Well, here we are, the last month of 2023. Yes. And we're going to end it strong and solid with a lot of blessings. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I always just like to go into the month going, this is going to be great. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So, December. I'm very excited about this because we kick off the month strong with Mercury moving into Capricorn. Mercury in Capricorn is clearing up our thoughts. It's giving us a lot of successful streamline of our thoughts and our plans. It's a really good time because we're not wasting as much time. We're really like saying, okay, this is what we need to do. Let's go get it done. That's Mercury in Capricorn. Now, hold on to Mercury because we're not done with Mercury yet. I'll be coming back to him in just a minute. On the 4th of December, we have Venus going into Scorpio. Now, Venus rules the opposing sign to Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra, but we're talking about Taurus right now. So Venus rules Taurus. So Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place. Venus does not like being in Virgo. I think we've talked about that. But Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place for Venus, but it's not a comfortable place either. This is a very intense time. You're going to see a lot of intensity here. Power struggles, maybe money concerns, or if you had money concerns and they've sort of been hidden, they come to the surface during this time. On the 6th, we have Neptune going direct, which is fantastic because this is setting our imaginations free. Oh, yeah. So while Neptune's been retrograde, our imaginations have been a little clogged up. Maybe like there's just been nothing to fantasize about. Maybe our dreams have been a little crippled. But now with Neptune going direct, we're letting our imaginations go. We're seeing our dreams are just like way more intense, a lot more vivid to like scenes to them, and our faith is increasing. I love it. I'm here for it. On the 7th, Hanukkah begins. So if you're celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. On the 12th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to go into great detail about the new moon in Sagittarius when I do the zodiac reading and card pull for the new moon in Sagittarius. So make sure you tune into those videos to see like what's shaking out there, because the moon is conjunct Mars. So you know what that means when Mars is in the mix. A little bit of aggression. So I'm going to go into a lot of detail about that new moon at that time. On the 13th, I told you we weren't done with Mercury yet. Here it is. Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. Mercury goes retrograde at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Mercury's going retrograde in Capricorn. It's going to be great. Mercury's going to be retrograde until January 1st of 2024. So that's just a little bonus. That's just an awesome bonus for all those parties and traveling days and holidays that Mercury's going to be retrograde. Isn't that great? Yeah. Told you there was a couple of little catches. Okay, then on the 21st, we have a really busy day. We have the winter solstice. If you are celebrating the winter solstice with your crew, with your coven, whatever, happy solstice. The sun also goes into Capricorn on this day. And, again, busy day. Venus is in opposition to Uranus, and Mars is quincunx to Uranus. Now, excuse me, I told you I'm getting over a cold. So with Venus and Uranus being in opposition, this is a really moody and impulsive time for us, like feeling wise. Unfortunately, with Mars quincunx Uranus, it's also an impulsive time, but it's a time of rash behavior. So we really, really need to think things through during this solstice, during this busy day on the 21st. So Let's just think things through. The great thing is that Mercury is sextile to Saturn this day, so it is a time of thinking things through. It is a time of planning ahead. So there's some help there. There is some help. On the 23rd, we have Mercury retrograding back into Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is not a fan of being in Sagittarius. It's not the most comfortable place for Mercury to be because Mercury rules the opposing sign of Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, but Mercury is in opposition to a sign that it rules. It's not the best place, not the worst place for Mercury, but it's not the happiest place for Mercury. So we're still going to see the things that Mercury and Sagittarius feels, which is we're not able to articulate, we're not able to get our point across, the communication does not flow very easily. We're going to see that really amplified because Mercury is retrograde in this sign now. Yeah. Again, super fun. On the 24th and the 25th, we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, respectively. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. On the 26th, I'm so excited about this. Not only is it Boxing Day to our neighbors from the north, so if you live in Canada, happy Boxing Day, and Kwanzaa is also beginning. So if you're celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. But this is a full moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. This is a fantastic full moon. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of aspects that are going on because the moon is in opposition to Mercury, it's sextile Jupiter, it's square Neptune, and it's trine Saturn. So there's a lot of aspects that are actually happening in this full moon in Cancer. Even though the moon does rule Cancer, it should be like the happiest day on earth, but there are some aspects that are influencing it, and I will go into a lot of detail on that card reading when I do the full moon in Cancer explanation before the zodiac card reading. So make sure you tune into those shows as well. On the 29th, we have Venus moving into Sagittarius. So Venus has had a very short trip in Scorpio. So now Venus is moving into Sagittarius, which is, it's more social, it's very energetic, it's like looking for that pleasurable, exciting time, and it opens us up to new experiences. It's also a time, it can be a little risky. It can be a time where we're not sure if we want to take the risk or not, but this can be a little bit risky. So again, think things through, but this is a very social, energetic time, and it's just awesome because on the 30th we have Jupiter going direct, and Jupiter is our planet of blessings and luck, and Jupiter goes direct at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So basically at the end of the day, excuse me, basically at the end of the day, Jupiter goes direct. But it's a fantastic, it's like kismet, it's perfect because the next day is New Year's Eve and everybody is celebrating on New Year's Eve, right? Even those of us that like to go to bed early are celebrating on the 31st. So, I mean, here we are on the 29th with Venus moving into Sag, which is a social time, and then Jupiter going direct on the 30th, right before New Year's Eve. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, even if Mercury is retrograde, still could be a good time. We end 2023, not only December, but also the whole year, with 4 planets in Earth. Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus. We have Capricorn and, Capricorn is hosting the Sun and Pluto. We have 3 planets and North Node in Fire sign. So we have Mars, Mercury, and Venus in Sagittarius and North Node in Aries. And we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune, both in Pisces. And we do have South Node in Libra. And I've been talking more and more about South Node in the past little while because I've just just been like studying about it and just a little bit more obsessed with South Node. I don't know why, in the past few months. So, but we do have South Node in Libra. I did not check to see where all the asteroids were, but right now, I think that's the only thing that we have in air at the end of the year. So, I know it's been a journey. I will tell you, this has definitely been a journey. I'm so grateful to all of you that have just made this like a great channel. This has been an awesome year. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for all your feedback. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you. I'm so looking forward to 2024 with you. But before we get to 2024, let's see what your individual numerology is here at the end of 2023. Well, hello, Life Path 4, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology. I'm Jennifer. The lovely and beautiful and gracious Jasmine is right over here, and Mouse, of course, is right here, right up front. He's been in and out with us all day, so I have a feeling this is where he's going to be. Probably. I don't know. Oh, yeah. All right, Life Path 4. Are you ready for this? December, and I'm saying this as a 22 for myself, December for us is a 5-month. This is a time of changes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the mantra of the 5, Life Path 4, is I am energy and creative action. Rejuvenating, dynamic, inspiring, and passionate. And boy, is that what we're going to feel this month. Oh, yeah. Being in a 5-month requires us to be versatile, adaptable, ready to have these pivotal changes. It does require a lot of us. It does. Because, you know, typically 22 4s or just Life Path 4s in general want to sort of plan everything out. They want to work ahead. They want to see like how things are going to fit together. And during the time of a 5, it can be really challenging for us, but that's okay. That's okay. Because being in a 5-month is all about movement. It is about change, but it's also about fun and passion and energy. This is a super social time. It's engaging, gregarious, and dynamic. Oh, yeah. This can also be a time of like ups and downs that are a little unpredictable. That could like scare you to death. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We need to sort of stay on our feet, you know, keep ourselves together during like times of unpredictability, during times where we really need to be versatile. So this just gives us like a bit of practice from time to time. The lessons of the 5 is to harness that energy. Harness your energy, because like any successful athlete, we want to be able to go the distance. And this gives us the freedom and the stamina to go beyond our limitations. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a lot of like energy this month. And I think we're going to need it. I mean, lots of ups and downs. Mercury's going retrograde. And of course, we have holidays galore. It's a good time to have a 5 in the, you know, as a month. The shadow sides of a 5 is difficulty harnessing that energy. It makes us a little nervous, a little restless with it. Working through some of the challenges that come with changeability is also is also a little challenging because we just get used to something and then we have to change. Then we have to make a pivotal change. And this is also one of the biggest shadow sides of a 5 is unable to move beyond imagined limitations. This can be a time where that illusion of limitations really comes into play, and we really have to sort of work with it and just say, I know that this isn't real. I'm going to keep moving forward. That is really important. Just to remind you, Life Path 4, not that you need reminding, but I'm going to do it anyway. The mantra of the 4 is, I'm a builder, confident and steadfast, seeking order and accomplishment. It's a good time. You're all about hard work. You're all about building. You want to make sure that you're building good businesses, family, friendships. You like organization. You seek it. I'm right there with you because I am one. You like to put things in order, and you just like to keep everything, together. Remove the clutter. Keep moving forward. Definitely use patience because you're a good manifester. You're a really solid life path. But the thing is, manifesting does take time. So please be patient with yourself. And especially during a time of changes. There may be some changes coming up for things that you are trying to manifest. You're very constructive, you're systematic, you're industrious, and you just like to have a solid foundation on anything that you're creating, even your manifestations. The lesson of the 4 is taking one step after another with patience and open-mindedness. It's going to be really important that you work, again, but paying attention to the shadow sides that you have, because one of the shadow sides this is a big deal, is that closing your mind to new or different ideas is like really detrimental. So we don't want to close our mind off to new or different ideas, especially in the month of a 5. Keep yourself open, be patient with yourself, and be flexible. Okay? Don't overwork yourself because that can cause stress. Being argumentative, lacking imagination, being too serious. These are not things that you really want to spend time focusing on during the month of a 5, or ever for that matter. But definitely not in a month of a 5, not during a time of change. Some good stuff coming up. There's some good stuff coming up for you, really. I love this. A 5-month right here at the end of the year. But it really is going to give you a lot of that energy to get through a very social period. No matter where you live or what your belief system is, this is definitely a very social period. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, Life Path 4. I'm going to start with the usual ones, Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and, of course, the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. Love them. Mouse has been messing with my cameras, my lights, and even my notes. So, it's good times. Ah. Come on. Okay, one more shuffle and I'll sort of edge mouse out of the way. Oh, and I'll switch the camera. Ooh, Ariakura blooming. That's awesome. Okay. I guess I could move the book since he's not going to move. opal. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful card. Joy. Okay, my sound didn't go out again, did it? I try to keep an eye on it, but yeah, it glitched a minute ago, so. Okay. Ooh, opal. That's just so beautiful. Okay, let's read this one first. Aria Cura, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Oh my gosh. Have patience with yourself. This is a process. I love it. I love it. So appropriate. Okay, let's see if I can find opal. Here we go. All right. Oh my gosh, I love opals. Okay. Opal holds within it the magic and joy of the cosmos. It invites and encourages you to lighten up, relax, and have more fun in life. Remember that your pure essence and organic nature is to feel joy. Perfect for a 5-month. Yes. Take a moment to connect deeply with this wonderful crystal and feel the pure joy within your being. It allows you to experience the love, joy, and pure essence of the soul. Used in Aboriginal Dreamtime ceremonies to support and strengthen vision quests. It activates the thymus and allows you to enter into a sacred space of love and joy. It enhances joy, spontaneity, and flow. And it encourages you to engage in the vibrant energy of life. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. I am definitely here for this 4. I mean, again, I'm with you because I am a 22-4 myself, and I love this for us. Yay! It's going to be a great wrap up to 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for your support on my channel for the entire year. I really appreciate the views, the subscribers. This has just been an amazing journey. It really has. I am loving it. It's been a lot of fun. Don't forget to watch your zodiac signs, the readings that I do for the zodiacs on the new moon and the full moon. I have some new things coming up for this channel in 2024, so stay tuned. And I hope you have a wonderful December and happy and safe holidays. And until we see each other again, Life Path 4, get out there and make your magic. Bye.